Happy Thursday. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Audrey. I'm a fashion lifestyle blogger based in Dallas, Texas. So glad to have you guys. Today I'm walking all through this entire makeup look. It's pretty, it's still kind of light, it's bronzed, it's the perfect like date night smoky sultry look. This will be on repeat this fall, but I'm kind of walking you guys through exactly how I do it, all the products, a few drugstore, some high-end. Let's get on into this video. All right, let's get started, get some makeup on my face. I've got some breakouts per usual at this point, but I got my hair done and I'm ready to get my face on. So I want to brighten up the under eyes real quickly. I'm using my Tula eye balm. The orange kind of warm tone, it really helps cancel out any dark tones. Also gives you like a really nice subtle glow underneath. Let me just kind of pat that in. Today I'm going in with my primer. This is the Tatcha Silk Canvas. This is an expensive primer. I'm just trying to honestly use it up. I like the primer, however, it's so expensive. And this one by e.l.f. Putty Primer, it's just as good. Like literally just as good. So save your money and buy the e.l.f. one. Just gonna scoop that in, put on my face. This hydrates, but also leaves your skin with like this beautiful silky smooth canvas so that your foundation and makeup can go on smoothly. All right, getting started with foundation. I'm taking this one. This is gonna be like my go-to fall foundation. It is the Born This Way Matte. And I never like matte stuff on me, like at all. But this foundation is super good. It's not too terribly matte, but my favorite part is it's transfer resistant, so it doesn't come off easily onto your mask, since we're still wearing masks. It stays like 24 hours, it's sweat proof, water resistant, all of that. So it's just like a really good, just all day foundation. Beauty blender, these are from Amazon. I'll link them below. I'm just gonna start with one big pump and boom, 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 boom. And we'll start blending that out. This isn't like a heavy foundation, so it's really great if you like you know, like medium to full coverage. Just one layer is really pretty. Your skin still kind of shines through a little bit. It's not super heavy, however it's buildable, so if you have acne like I do, rosacea, all of that you're trying to cover, you can add another layer and it's like full coverage, you're good. So I'm gonna add like half of a pump, and I just really like to cover like my lower cheek area where I get like my hormonal breakouts. Also, I'm bending down because my mirror's over here. I didn't think this one through. For concealer, I'm taking the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It's a great full coverage, and I just do a tiny bit in the little inner corners area. I just love like a good, bright, glowy fall look. So, taking the Tarte Glow Wand next. This one's in Sunbeam, and this is what I'm gonna take up. It has like a really pretty like candlelit highlight. That's going to be kind of highlighted up, and then we've got the coverage in the inner corners. And whatever is left on your sponge, I always do my eyelids to cancel out the redness and make sure they match. Even though we're going to go in with eyeshadow on top, I kind of use this as like my eyeshadow primer. I always like to let my foundation and eye cream just kind of sit for a minute before I go in with powders and stuff. I'm gonna quickly just do my brows. This is the NYX Brow Mascara. All I do, I have my eyebrows microbladed, so all I do is run through them with this to kind of give them some color, and I just push up for the fluffy brow look that's very much so trending. All right, we are still letting that sit before any powder. I'm going in with a cream contour. I've really been liking this. This one is by Revolution. It's technically like a powder or a liquid or a cream foundation, but I just kind of take a very small amount right in these areas. Always gotta contour the nose. I hate my nose. I don't think I've ever shared that on any of my social platforms, but I hate it. So we gotta contour it. There, I zoomed you guys in a little bit more. Hopefully that's good. All right, I'm just taking this kind of Real Techniques buff brush, And you don't want to like drag because it drags off your foundation. Tap and dab into the skin and it just instantly warms up your face. Now is when we go in and set all the cream products. I'm gonna start with my under eyes. This is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Using a little brush. And we just set underneath the eye. And I also do my smile lines with this. Just a little bit more of a fine powder, so I like to do any fine lines with it. I also will do kind of like my forehead area where I'm starting to get wrinkles. For the rest of my face, going in with another Laura Mercier powder. This is her Translucent Honey. If you don't like more of a tan look, or if you don't like self-tan like I do, I would just do the regular translucent. But I self-tan my body, so I try to match my face up to it. Take it on a big fluffy brush. Again, just kind of dab it all over and then make sure you blend it all out until the face. Bo, my cat is crying. But just blend until your face like feels dry, if that makes sense. That way it's like all set into place. So while my face is still bronzed, I do like to go in with a very light, like look at this. This could be like a powder on my face, but it's the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. But the lightness of it I just really like. But this is kind of how I go back in to make sure that contour is really defined. Because the cream contour just like really like bronzed up my face. I used it more for the color, and now this I'm gonna like make sure it's all like very defined and put where I want it. So for my fall blush, since I usually do like a really like nude dark eye with a very nude kind of almost orange type of lip, I really like to just keep like a rosy neutral pink blush. So this one's Milani. This is in the shade Petal Primavera. That's kind of what the color looks like. It's really pretty on the skin. And I just keep this up on the tops of your cheeks. I'm sure if you watch TikTok, you've seen about how... Bo! No! Your blush down here, it just like makes your face look very droopy, so you want to keep it at the top just like this. And if you don't watch TikTok, then hopefully I just gave you a new tip. But that's exactly what I do, and you can add as much or as little to your desire. I like quite a bit of blush. I always go a little bit heavy because it wears off a little bit through the day. With a Becca highlight, this is in the shade Prosecco Pop. It's a really pretty just golden highlight. Mine is broken, but it's really gorgeous. I just kind of set my finger and I start highlighting that top of my cheekbone. This one's perfect for fall. Like I said, it's just like that golden highlight. It goes really, really well with a nude lip and eye. Boom, look at that. I'm gonna do the bridge, or not the bridge, the little tip of my nose. And then I always like to do this little Cupid's bow. It really looks good whenever you have like your lipstick on, like that. Now that all of the face items are on, we're gonna go ahead and set. I'm setting with the Airbrush Flawless. This is her Party All Night, Stay All Day setting spray. I love this stuff. Right, Charlotte Tilbury. I always start up and then like that. Hair out of my face. Should have done this in the beginning. All right, we're closer. Today's eyeshadow look, the one I gravitate towards fall, is this by Huda Beauty. It is her nude medium palette. There we go, you can kind of see right there, Huda Beauty. It is a stunning palette. Mine is kind of messed up. Ooh, let me show you guys though. There we go. This, I'm trying not to get the pigments to fall out because they're kind of like crushed up, but it's a really pretty just warm nude kind of purple palette. If you have green eyes, snag this palette, especially purples always like bring out the green in my eyes, but this is what I'm going to be using today. You can use really any palette you have, as long as it's got like some warm browns and nude shades and maybe like some purples. Start with the darkest shade. It's like a reddish dark brown. And I'm gonna start just like this in the inner corner and like loop it around like that. You'll just drag your brush in kind of like a half circle motion. We're gonna come back to that color, but we've kind of like set all this in. You're gonna take whatever kind of is at the bottom and you're gonna start like dragging it down underneath the eye. I don't use eyeliner, I always use eyeshadow, but this like smoky kind of nude look, I love when the eyeshadow is kind of all the way down here. We are gonna take like this matte purple color and I'm just gonna go in on top and fill in the lid. Now in a fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in with a like reddish brown color and just start buffing that through the crease. And you can drag it down onto the lid, but this is like the main color we're gonna use to like really create that smoky nude eye effect. And as y'all can probably pick up, like it's a pretty like reddish nude color. All right, look at that. We are super smoky and sultry. I love it. I'm just gonna take another flat brush with this like bronzed gold color. It's really pretty. And I'm just gonna take this lightly because I want to keep most everything matte right in the inner corner just to make it pop because it's a pretty shimmer and you can kind of bring it down. Hope you guys can see this. So pretty with this in the inner corner. Do you guys see that? Let me show you guys up close. It just like brightens that inner corner up so well. The liner. So I'm gonna take that first really dark shade, dark kind of purpley brown, and I'm just gonna drag this as close as I can to my waterline. Like I said, we don't use liner, just eyeshadow. Perfect. So do you see how that just like really pulled my eye together? I just think the liner as eyeshadow with the same kind of color scheme is just like the perfect touch to tie it all in together. I like to just clean up the eye with that same brush that I use to set things. Just clean up that under eye. For mascara, I'm going in with Urban Decay Lash Freak. This kind of gives that clumpy, like spidery look to your eyes. Not sure if y'all like that. So here's with one coat on my right eye. As you can see the difference, I like this mascara a lot. This is no mascara, this is with mascara. Boom. Now, final touch, we're gonna take care of these concealer lips. Starting in with a lip liner. My favorite liners are the Sephora gel liner. This one's in Nothing But Nude. And then I always kind of fill in this Cupid's bow area. It gives like your lip a really nice overdrawn look. Okay. I don't fill in my lip with a liner. Going in with the lipstick. This is the best drugstore fall lip. I've been using this shade for years. It's in the shade Toasted Almond by L'Oreal. It's like a really pretty, I need another new one. Orange toned nude. Look at that color. And you just fill in your lips. Blend that out. It's so pretty. You can leave it like this. I always like to go on with like an extra bit of gloss. This is a new gloss that I'm obsessed with. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Stone. It's a really pretty nude. Boom, add that on top. It has hyaluronic acid in it, so it's gonna like hydrate your lips. Oh, it wears really pretty throughout the day. It doesn't make my lips sticky or anything. And that's where we are. Boom, it's all done. Okay, hair out. I'm gonna go get dressed and I'll be right back. Whew. All right, I'm back. I'm dressed, a little fall cozy sweater, even though it's like 85 degrees out right now. But I did want to just kind of show you guys a little recap of the look. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. So full coverage makeup, very like kind of bronzed, but still light. Pretty simple like face makeup. Very nude lip, that kind of warm toned nude. And then the eye shadow to go with it. All with that nude Huda Beauty palette. I love, it's just like a really, it's not too dark. This is like my go-to for a date night with my husband. It's just like a really pretty smoky eye. Of course, I probably wouldn't wear this during the day, but you could. And yeah, that's kind of the look. So this is my little fall makeup tutorial. Let me know what you guys think. If you do it, tag me in your pictures. I love this makeup look for fall. I'm gonna be wearing it non-stop, so I'm glad that I have this video to share with you guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you want more makeup looks or if you liked this video, and I think that's about it. Don't forget to subscribe too. I post videos every single Thursday. Yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. Again, I know I've said that so many times, but I hope you'll have a great day. Bye.